We're going to talk to Ruben Carranza now, who's Director of Reparations Programs at the International Center for Transitional Justice. He's on Skype from New York for us, and we thank you for that. This particular situation which has happened today, Ruben, tell me your reaction to what Japan's done in recalling its ambassador, because it's like Japan makes these apologies over and over again, and then something like this happens. Is it almost Japan saying, look, just leave us alone, we've apologized, stop bringing this up?
Well, there are several problems with the apology that was given by Japan last year, and it's similar to the problems from earlier apologies. It's what some people have called a retractable apology. It's often expressed but then taken back again by Japanese officials. The second problem is that an apology can only be effective if it comes with several other steps that can be considered acknowledgement of what happened in the past. And in this case, where Japan insists that memorials that were erected by victims, not even by the government, but by victims and the activists backing them, when Japan insists that these memorials be removed, it's almost like asking not just victims to forget what happened, but to erase their memories of what happened. And that's not going to help Japan at all. So while I'm not surprised by Japan's reaction, they wanted the apology to be made official, and they offered about $9 million in reparations, in compensation. This effort to require victims to erase their memory of what happened will not help.
More widely, Ruben, what is it about Japan? The war was over 70 years ago now. The world has obviously moved on from that, and yet it still seems what Japan did in the war is still, it just doesn't go away for a lot of countries, does it?
It doesn't, because when we say move on, it doesn't mean we should forget. And when we say move on, it doesn't mean that reconciliation happens instantly or quickly, especially when there is a record, a legacy of denying what happened. And in Japan's case, this recent incident was prompted by the visit of the Japanese defense minister to a shrine that honors war criminals who were convicted right after World War II. So that tells you that there's this, at the very least, inconsistency in the way Japan looks at its conduct during World War II. And this is not unique to Japan, though. I mean, there are other countries where both apologies and efforts to reconcile are often then undermined by their own efforts to revise history and change the legacy of the past.
Ruben Carranza, we thank you for your expertise on this topic.
Thank you very much.